Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a shop my stash video. A full face of makeup from my stash. It's going to be makeup that I've purchased and maybe picked up once or twice or forgot that I had. So I'm pulling it out today to give it another try. I'm going to be using this Prada Reveal foundation. It's probably one of the most expensive foundations that I have, and I can't believe I only picked it up one time. I'm going to be using this Danessa Myricks Moisture Repair Balm Serum on my face. This Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. I have it in the shade On the Horizon. My favorite bronzer, of course this is the mini, I have the large. This is my favorite bronzer, the NARS Laguna 8 bronzer. I'm also pulling out these Givenchy Prisme Libre blushes. I have 3 of them. I just picked up 2, but I actually have 3. I'm going to be using the setting powder as well. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, and you will stay tuned for the video. I already did my brows, and I used a different color base today. I used the e.l.f. Deep Chestnut color. It's a lot more neutral than the last one that we used. I'm going to use this palette right here. This is the Sigma Ambiance palette. Sigma sent me this palette a couple of weeks ago to try. It's a very neutral palette, but it has some beautiful shades in it. This is what we are using today. So we're going to try to do a nice soft glam look. That's what I'm going for. That's what I have in my mind. If you guys love a shop my stash video, if you love a full face of makeup, which we all do, and if you love a soft glam look, then stay tuned for this video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts about this makeup. And of course, if you are not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Let's get started. I keep picking up the same brushes. I don't know why. That's just because they're here. So I'm just going to swipe this off with this. This right here is probably the best thing that Sigma sent me. It's not, because I love a lot of products that they sent me, but this is so good that I don't have to keep using up all my makeup brushes. Let's start with this color right here. This Sigma shade in Oasis. I'm gonna put this all over the lid. Of course, there's a little kickback, but that's all right. We're not reviewing these. We're just doing a nice soft glam look. My version of a soft glam look. And this is like a orangey brown. I probably wanted something a little bit deeper, maybe a little bit darker of a brown, but that's okay. I always like a shadow to be seen. I could have pulled out a lot of different eyeshadow palettes. This was here and I only used it one time. So I was like, why not? Because with this kind of look, a soft glam look, you can use maybe 1 or 2 shadows. You don't necessarily have to like do a lot. I like it though. This is a nice shade. I don't even remember how this foundation wears. Like, I don't even remember what it looks like on the skin. I know it was beautiful and I know I loved it, but I've been wearing so many other foundations that kind of forgot about it. I want to purge some of the stuff that's in my stash. Stuff that I don't use, but I want to try it all one more time. Like, I want to try it all one more time before I get rid of it. I like that shade. There's a lot of kickback in the pan on that shade. See? I'm going to go into this shade right here, Summer Solstice, and I'm going to put it up here. Now, everybody's version of soft glam is different. This is Julie P's version of soft glam, because you can really do it in so many ways. I like colors, so I want to do like a colorful soft glam. It's definitely possible, because you can use pinks, you can use peaches, you can use a lot of different shades to give a soft glam. It doesn't necessarily have to be a nude color, in my opinion. This brush is a Sigma E35 brush. I'm gonna blend this out with this Jaclyn Hill JH34 brush. It doesn't have any product on it. I just want to blend this out. My skin feels so dry without coming down prepped, like without coming down with moisture. And I did put a moisturizer on, but my skin still feels dry. I'm gonna go into, this is a Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm gonna go into this dark shade right here called Sunspot and just to find the outer corner a little bit. Just a little bit. These shadows have really nice pigment. There's so many shows coming back. I'm excited because I'm not a big television person, but I do have certain shows that I like. And I watched the first 3 episodes of Bel-Air and I really loved it. This is season 3, but it was good. I was mad that they didn't put all of them out, but when they put that show out, they usually just put like 2 episodes out at a time. And I'm usually like a person that I want to binge watch. I want to finish it. And I was like, dag, they only have 3. It was 3 episodes. It was good though. I enjoyed it. So another one comes out, I think tomorrow. I think it's on Tuesdays. And then they have another show that I liked called Reasonable Doubt. I'm looking forward to that too. And I'm looking forward to Just Like That. So those are like the 3 shows. Well, I'm looking forward to coming back on. What shows do you guys like? Like, do you have any favorite series that you watch? I'm gonna put a shade of gold on my lid. Or maybe not a gold, like a pretty. I'm gonna use this color right here. Burnish. That looks pretty. It's like a satin. Actually, I thought it would be lighter than that. These shadows are nicely pigmented and buttery. That went on nice. It does have like a peach undertone or like a champagne-y. Oh, the shade is called Burnish. I could see that because it definitely has a burnish kind of color to it. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, Firefly. That was the JH41, and this one is the Morphe M124. Let's see, it's not too much. We're going for Soft Glam. I can't get this piece of glue off my lid. This is my Danessa Myricks line work eyeliner. I love it. It's so good. Let me just put this on. This is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Moisture Repair Balm Serum. This is for the face and the body. And it has a little scooper. So we're going to use that and scoop this out on our face. I'm not going to wipe that off. I'm just going to take this scooper and scoop this out. This is what the product looks like. It's kind of like a salve. Remember back in the days, like when we were younger, and they would be like, let me put a little salve on it. That's what it's like. But it's kind of like a lightweight texture. It feels like a lightweight Vaseline, but it just melts into the skin. Like really melts into the skin. And this is supposed to be like a moisturizer, but also a serum. It's supposed to be good for all skin types, but they usually say do something called skin mapping, which you see Danessa Myricks do a lot. Because when you have super oily skin, like I do, you don't really want to put too much oily stuff on your face like this. It feels so good going on, but it's like a lightweight Vaseline. You see the glow that it gave? Like it definitely gave a glow. Hopefully it sinks into the skin. I don't know, I feel like my eyes are not really saying enough. I guess they'll say more once we put the lashes on. So my lashes are on and my face is still looking super, super like dewy, oily. It's a little tacky, but it doesn't dry down. It's $38 for this Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm Serum with hyaluronic acid and squalane. This is hydrating, good for uneven texture. It's good for dryness. It's fragrance free. It says normal, dry, and combination skin. It's free of parabens and all of that. Oh, it has a blend of 16 nourishing ingredients. So because I put this on, I'm gonna put some of this Universal Blurring Balm. The reason why I'm mixing this is because the first balm gives a wonderful amount of moisture to the skin, and then this is gonna kind of dry it out a little bit. Like this Universal Blurring Balm, it works wonders in the heat, but sometimes it's so drying because it has something called Upsolite in it, and that Upsolite really works. So we're gonna put a little bit of this on just so that we can put it in all of our areas that may get oily, which is my nose, my cheeks, my forehead, my chin area, sometimes my chin, and I feel like I have an oil beard. That's what I call it. Because sometimes my chin gets oily, but the skin feels so beautifully smooth. Like I don't know if you guys ever tried this combination, but it feels so beautifully smooth. I have this one other product by Danessa Myricks I'm going to put on my face. I'm going to use this Yummy Serum Water Powder Serum. And I'm just going to put this on my nose. These products have been sold out. This Universal Balm Powder, this Water Powder Serum have been sold out. Like, she's been having a hard time keeping it in stock. And it says don't shake it up. So that's probably like about maybe 6 or 8 drops. It's liquidy, as you can see. So I'm just going to tap this in around my nose. Let it sit. I'm not going to rub it in or anything like that because I feel like it's going to mix in. Now with this right here, you can actually mix it in with your foundation. You can mix it in with your moisturizer. Like if you didn't want to put anything else on your face. And it's supposed to really keep everything oil free, or like at least minimize it. Because of course this has the Upsilite in it as well. So I'm just going to put that there. And I'm going to let this sit in for like 5 minutes. And then we're coming back to get started with everything that we are doing. Do you guys see how I messed up my chin? I just can't help it. I definitely have to get something done because it's just really too much. Because it's like it heals, but then I keep picking with it. And every month it comes right back. Sometimes in the same spot, sometimes in a different spot. I'm going to spray my face with this LYS Skin Loyalty Blur Mattify Set and Makeup Setting Spray. I was loving this when it first came out, and I haven't touched it all summer. I don't even know what I did with the open bottle that I had. I think I may have given it to one of my sisters. I'm going to spray it on just to set everything in that we have on our face. Do you see how mattified it looks already? It's like the color, it comes out mattified. It's so crazy. Let me just dry this a little bit, but the skin is looking good so far. Everything is looking smooth. I have like 3 to 5 foundations in my foundation stash that I have not tried yet, guys. I want to get to them. It's gonna happen. Let me just tell you a little bit about this Prada foundation. And I know I reviewed it. It may be some new people out here watching that didn't see my review, but we'll go watch, because most of these products, I think all of these products that I'm trying today, I've definitely reviewed. So if you guys want like to see the full review, please feel free to, I'm gonna try to link some of the videos. I need to be better with my cataloging of my videos, but I'm gonna try to link what I can so you guys can see the reviews if you want to. Okay, so this is the Prada Beauty Reveal Skin Optimizing Refillable Soft Matte Foundation. It received 5 stars on Sephora's website. It has, oh my god, it looks like 66 shades. Is that possible? It looks like 66 shades. Wow, I just want to make sure that it's really 66. Am I bugging out? Okay, it looks like 66 shades. Okay, and I have it in the shade DC70, which is dark, cool. Okay, so dark tone, cool undertone. My skin feels wonderful. It's not tacky, and that Universal Balm is what we're using as a primer, because that's what I've been using a lot this summer while it's hot, and it's been wonderful. This is what the bottle looks like. It's kind of luxe in a way, but not really. This insert is glass. This outer packaging is plastic, like a hard plastic. So I'm hoping that means that if you drop it, it should be okay in its packaging. I'm gonna use 3 pumps. Sometimes I pump too much out, but I'm gonna use 3 pumps. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This IT Cosmetics Heavenly Skin Perfecting Brush number 702. Maybe that wasn't enough. It has a smell to it. I think it has SPF 17 in it. I don't know where that number came from, but I want to say that's what it says. Yeah, broad spectrum 17. And it looks like it's medium buildable. It definitely looks like skin. It really does. It looks like skin. And of course, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, have you tried any of these products that we're using tonight? Well, today. It's nighttime that I'm filming, so that's why I said night. Yeah, but have you tried any of these products? So that's what the color will look like on the back of my hand. And it actually blends in really, really nice. It was a perfect shade. I remember the shade being like a really good shade when I got it. Look at how beautiful the skin looks. The cheeks, everything looks very smooth. I want to put a little lip balm on because my lips are a little dry. This is my favorite Balm, the Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm in Cocoa Kiss. I just love it. This is the Hourglass concealers. I don't use these that often, but we're going to try them today because we have a lot of moisture going on. I know they say you don't have to use that much, but we're going to use a good amount. I know it dries down fast. I'm going to tell you the shade. This is shade number, it says Umber. I want to say this was like shade 9. And then we're going to use this one, which is Dune. I want to say this was shade 7. I'll look online and tell you for sure. But yeah, I'm just putting a little bit of this. But that was a lot. Maybe a little bit more up here. Now, from what I remember about this concealer, you really cannot let it sit long. So we're going to start blending right away. This is my Morphe E8 brush. My favorite brush to blend out concealer. I bought some new brushes from Amazon. I've been hearing so much about them. I can't wait to try them on camera. I gotta wash them first. I learned my lesson from the last brushes that I used that I didn't wash. I did get like a little breakout, some little fine bumps. Probably just from the chemicals that they use to clean the hairs or whatever. I won't do that again. I will definitely wash the brushes when they're new from now on. That was me being over anxious because I was super excited to get that package from Sigma Beauty. This is like super full coverage, this concealer. It's not dry. It does have some moisture to it, but you have to set it quickly. I'm going to just take this and just hit the face and just kind of go around it to blend that in because I don't want it to stand out and look like it's not blended. So yeah, so it looks pretty already. I'm gonna set my under eye and then I'll put our creams on. I just don't want this concealer to dry out and start creasing under my eyes. So I'm gonna use this Hourglass translucent powder in the shade medium. I like it. I heard a lot of people say they didn't love it, but I like it. I think it does a really nice job setting the makeup and it's beautiful on the skin, in my opinion, but everybody likes something different. But I was very happy with this. And I think I was more stoked about it because they came out with this powder and then they came out with a shade that was dark enough for me. And I was very, very happy about that because with Hourglass, it's very hit or miss with their stuff. To me, their blushes is just not what I need them to be. They're powder blushes. Now, they've come out with some liquid blushes and I'm like a little afraid to try them because, I mean, I've seen the colors and it looks like shades that everybody else has, so I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I may get them when the sale happens, but they're not worth me going right now. So far, I like that. It has a nice brightness to it. It's kind of like an ashy color, but I do like it. I'm going to use the Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick from Rare Beauty. This was one of the newer shades that they came out with because they didn't have a shade that was deep enough for my skin tone. This is a very reddy kind of color. I think I liked it when I tried it. I thought it was very creamy. I don't know if I like that one better than the Makeup by Mario. I think the Mario is a little more of a cool tone and this one is more of a warm tone. It blends out nicely. It's a very pretty shade. I'm gonna do a little contour on my nose. It's such a light formula and it blends in so nicely. I like when I start bringing dimension back to my face. Like it just really does something for me. I don't know why. It just does. I just love to see the face come together. Let's go into this blush. So this is the Haus Labs Color Fuse blush in Glassy Tangelo. I've been trying to get my hands on this blush for a minute and then I finally was able to get one, so I can't wait to try it because I never did. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty color. It's so creamy and nicely pigmented. And it does take a little bit of your makeup off, but you don't notice it. Like you don't see it on your skin that it picked up the color. I'm gonna use this brush right here. I think that I should have used a different brush because I feel like this color that was on here, I see a lot of pink in there. I'm gonna go back in with different brush because I want that orange to show up. This brush, this is a JH05. See how pretty that looks? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this powder from Givenchy. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna put it in the cap. Everybody loves this powder. I like it. It does make the skin look beautiful. Like, I did not want to like it when I first got it. I was like, because it's super expensive. I think it's like, I don't know, 60 something dollars or whatever, but it looks really nice on the skin. It's very lightweight, but I think this is like a little drying. So supposedly the one that they coming out with is more of a lightweight powder, but this is very lightweight. But I think this one, it does kind of dry out your under eyes. If you look at it, it's very mattifying. I'm gonna put this shade every place that I have the concealer. And this one is shade number 5, Pope Line Mimosa. You can see how it mattifies the skin already. Like, it makes a major difference in the glow on the face. Oh, that's what the shade looks like. It's got like a peachy tone. Then we're gonna go into number 6, which is called Flannel Épice, and do the rest of the face. This powder has like 4 shades in it, and I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit with this brush, just so we can get everything so it can come out like one shade. So that's what this one looks like. And this will just go on the rest of the face. And I'm gonna set my blush with it. I like that blush gives a nice amount of dewiness to the skin. So even when you have like a matte look, your cheeks just have that nice amount of dewiness, which is so pretty to me. And it doesn't like spread on the rest of the face and make everything like super like oily looking. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base Versatile Powder Foundation in shade number Deep 2. I don't use it that often, but we're gonna use this today just because we want to get a little bit of uniformity to the face. I want to do my under eyes real fast before I go any further. So far so good. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to blend out my eyeshadow. This is the E25, and I'm gonna go into these 2 shades right here, Sunspot and what's that one? Summer Solstice. I love that. I'm gonna go up in this area right here with the shade Days, this shade, and I'm just gonna go up here. I feel like we need something. It's a pretty nude color. I'm gonna use this right here. This pencil was my favorite from Makeup Geek, and the company went out of business, but she's working on some new makeup, so hopefully it'll be as good as Makeup Geek. I loved Makeup Geek. I still have a lot of her shadows, a lot of her highlighters. Like, I loved Makeup Geek. When I tell you this was the best eyeliner, and they don't have it anymore, but you can use any liner this shade. This is like a very good flesh tone shade, and it's called Nude. Yeah, it's just like using that shade that I have from House Labs, the beige, matte beige. It's just that this one was right here. I'm gonna put, and I know this is a lot of powder, but it's okay because we use that moisturizer. This Hourglass in Translucent Deep. The color is such a gorgeous shade. Yeah, that's what I needed on my face. The other one wasn't dark enough. This is perfect. This is perfect. And see how you can still see the blush, like it's still there. I love those 2 Hourglass powders. Okay, let me do some mascara. This is the MAC Stack mascara. We're gonna use this. Hopefully it's not too big for our lower lashes. Let me get the Max Stack Mini. I have that one. Yeah, that brush was a little too big. This is the Max Stack Mini. Tap this powder in under my eye. I'm gonna put my bronzer on now. This is my favorite bronzer. This is the Laguna 8 bronzer by NARS. It's such a beautiful, beautiful shade of bronzer. This is like the best bronzer that I've tried that just gives me exactly what I want. Like, it's so beautiful. It's got the right amount of warmth, but also cool toned, if that makes sense. Well, do you see how it just kicked up our look? I won't layer it like so many times because it will probably get too muddy, but I really like this. I just love the shade of this bronzer. It's so gorgeous on the skin. I just love it. Just see how it blends in and just gives that nice burnish look to the skin. I just love it. And I'm just gonna go in with my brush. This is the A20 brush. As much as I say it, I should know without having to look at it. I'm gonna take this brush and just, I hate to see that sharp line over there. I just want to blend it in a little bit. Yeah, that's better. This is the Sedona Lace 312 brush. Yeah, okay. And let's do our blush now. Which one? It's one of them that has like a peachy tone to it. I feel like our mascara is not showing up enough. It's so funny because I don't care what mascara I use. I love my Essence Lash Princess mascara. It's not the most expensive mascara, but I love it. We want to do our blush right here. This is the Flanelle Rubies number 6. That's the blush. That's the beautiful shade. It's so gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna take this and put this here. It's really just a beautiful shade. It smells good too. A little perfumey, but so good. Okay, let's see. The color's so gorgeous. It really is. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but it's so beautiful on the skin. Do you see that? I know you see it. You can't miss it. We're gonna have to tone it down a little bit. It's a little intense, but so pretty. I was going for natural. Guys. Let's just hit it with this brush and just tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna spray and let's see how that goes, and then we'll determine how we go from here, because I really didn't think it was gonna be that intense, but it's very intense, but the color is so gorgeous. Now this setting spray is very, very matte. You can see like it's matte already, and it didn't even dry. It comes out matte. I may have to put a little something else on it to give it a little life. We're gonna see. It's so pretty. This is really a very matte setting spray, which is probably one of the reasons why I didn't use it over the summer, because I was going for a more dewy look. I'm gonna put a little bit of this blush on. This is the blush from Sigma. It's so pretty. This is called Nearly Wild. So pretty. I'm gonna use this highlighter because I love it. I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to say this is like the A15 brush. It wore off. I'm gonna use this highlighter right here. It's a blush by Milani, but I'm gonna put that here. That's so gorgeous. I just love this Milani blush. It's a blush, but we're gonna use it as a blush topper today because it's so pretty. You know, I just love my highlighter, and it's just so gorgeous, so pretty. I'm going into this highlighter. It's a gold shade. It doesn't have a name, but it's gold and it's pretty, and that looks perfect on the nose. Love that. Let's put a little bit here. It just really added something. So gorgeous. I am going to find a lip to put on. This one is called Morocco. Let's try this. This is by Juvia's Place. They smell like chocolate. I didn't know that before. smells so good. And I'm gonna use this one too, Nubian Sand, and that's what the shade looks like. That's got some brown lipstick on it. And I'm gonna put this. It's nothing like a good bullet lipstick. I love it. Now where's my liner? I'm gonna use this Trendsetter. That is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna spray my face with Morphe setting spray. It's nothing like a Morphe setting spray to bring everything together and make it look lifelike. Okay guys, I'm back. And this is our final look. I think I'm gonna put a little gloss on it because I just think the lips need a little something. I'm gonna use this lip gloss by Anastasia Beverly Hills, this Cotton Candy color. I think the makeup is looking really stunning, guys. Let's see, I didn't really care for these lip glosses because they had a gookiness to them. But that's this Cotton Candy by Anastasia. I might as well talk about this first because it's in my hand. When I got these lip glosses, I bought like 6 of them because they were very pretty in the store, but I didn't love them on the lips because they gave me like a, you know that line you get with like build up of lip gloss. So yeah, I didn't love it, but we're gonna try it while we talking and see how it works out. So that was that. That's the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. That's all it's called, in the shade Cotton Candy, which is very, very pretty. This is the Prada Reveal Skin Optimizing Foundation in shade DC 70. It's beautiful on the skin. I think the skin looks really, really nice. I love the color of it. Everything blended in beautifully. The skin looks super smooth. It may be like a little bit of texture in the cheek area, but it has nothing to do with the foundation. It's all about the way that the light is hitting the face and the formula of the highlighter, but I still love it. I think the skin looks gorgeous. I hope you guys think it looks gorgeous too. Please let me know your thoughts on this makeup. This is my version of a soft glam look with a full face of makeup from my stash. That is the foundation. I love it. I'm going to use it a little bit more. I'm going to try to do a wear test with it. I have not done a wear test. It was just so many other things to try over the summer, so I didn't get a chance to use it. I found myself loving a lot of affordable products over the summer. Then this LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Blur Mattifying and Set Makeup Setting Spray. I love the setting spray. I think the setting spray is really nice. I fell in love with it when it first came out, but what I do notice is that the skin looks super matte. It sprays matte. Like it comes out with a matte color, if that makes sense. You know how it just has like that, I don't know, matte kind of filter. It's a good setting spray. It's very long lasting, but I did need something to put on my face to give it a little more life because it was very, very matte. And what's so funny is I did use the Danessa Myricks Moisture Balm. It's on this desk. When I tell you I have a lot going on this desk. Anyway, the Moisture Balm comes in a component like this, but it's a little bit bigger. And I showed it to you guys at the beginning of the video. It reminds me of like a Vaseline type thing. It gives a lot of moisture to the skin. It also balances out your oils. It has a lot of skincare ingredients in it. So it did add moisture to the skin, but with that setting spray, it just kind of balanced everything out because you don't even see that I put that on. So I like it, and it's just like this if you wear it outside in the hot weather. Everything stays where it needs to be because of this Universal Yummy Skin Blurring Balm. Like I mentioned in the video, this is sold out a lot. I have a little mini size that I will not travel without. Like since I started using it over the summertime, I just have to have it, and I see that it's sold out all the time. It's really, really good, guys. And I've been using this. It's been out about 3 years, and I've been using it since maybe a little bit more than 2 years because I wore it to my nephew's graduation. Yeah, so a little bit more than 2 years. And I didn't realize how good it was because I always wear the shades. Like I have shades 9 and 10, but I never wore it under foundation until recently. That's number 10. I use that to contour with, and then I have shade number 9, which is on this desk somewhere. I can't find it. You can't go wrong with the shades, and you can't go wrong with the universal to use under any other foundation. And you can also use the shades under the foundation too, but it kind of defeats the purpose. So if you want to get something, get the universal. Now I'm looking at my chin. It's covered, but it's not covered 100% because it's a freshly raised new mark on my face. So yeah, but it's covered, so that's good. So the foundation worked really well. I use the Sigma Beauty Ambiance palette to give us our soft glam look on the eyes. I know you guys are tired of color. This is a nice soft glam look without color. It's just really beautiful. I like it. And you can wear it glam, you could wear it to work. I love it. It looks so beautiful. And this is the palette. These are the shades in the palette. Gorgeous formula, really easy to blend, very pigmented. I love this palette. Check it out. I'm gonna have links to everything that I'm using in the description box, and I also have a code for 10% off of any products that you purchase from Sigma with the code JulieP. So please use my code, guys. Give Sigma some love so they can show me some love. But you can show me love with any of the links. Like, I appreciate you guys purchasing anything that I use on this channel through the links because it helps support the channel and it helps me to be able to buy new products to show you guys. And there's quite a few new things coming out. So yeah. So this is the Ambiance palette. Then I use these Hourglass translucent setting powders. A lot of people don't like these powders. I don't know why. I love them from the time they came out, and I still love them. I mean, like, I have quite a few powders that I'm loving, but these two, this is the medium shade, and this is the medium deep shade. And they come with a nice little sponge for a touch-up. They're really beautiful on the skin. I just love them. The skin looks gorgeous. So I don't know why people didn't like them. I think people go into things with higher expectations than what a product can give. What I will tell you is I was very happy that they had a deeper shade, because when they made their loose powder, to me they could have made it a little bit deeper. So I'm hoping that they come out with a deeper color soon. I use these Hourglass concealers. I have two shades, Dune and Umber. I want to say one is 7 and one is shade 9. It's not something that I pick up a lot, but the more I use it, the more I like it. It's a beautiful full coverage concealer. It looks beautiful on the skin as long as you blend it out quickly. It did give me like a little bit of creasing, but nothing crazy. There are some concealers that I like more than this, but because they're so expensive and because I have them, I'm going to continue to use them. But they are nice on the skin, but I do have a little more creasing than normal. And that's every time that I use this concealer. I don't think that it was the powder. I think it was the concealer, but maybe I'll try it again with a different powder and see if we have different results. I use this One Size Turn Up the Base Versatile Foundation Powder in Deep 2 Golden. I didn't love this powder when I got it. For no particular reason. Like, it didn't do anything special to me. So when I think about it, I do pick it up and I use it. But when I use it on my face today, I don't see where it did anything. Maybe that's probably why I don't use it. Or maybe it's just so close to my skin color. I don't know what it is, but I don't love it like that. But I'm going to keep using it because I have it. I use my favorite bronzer today, which is the NARS Laguna shade number 8. It is gorgeous on the skin. Do you see the beautiful sun-kissed look that it gives to the skin? I love it. This is the shade. It's the perfect warm, cool tone bronzer. It is just beautiful. It looks gorgeous on my complexion. So anybody that is my complexion or similar, you're gonna love this shade. It does come in 8 shades, so if this is not your shade, you may love the one right above it. But this is gorgeous, guys. I love, love, love the shade. Just look at what it does for my skin, how it shows up. I have a large one too, but I never had to open it yet. I use this right here, this Rare Beauty On the Horizon bronzer. I like it. It's nice. Is it one of my favorite cream bronzers? No, but it's actually a nice color and I will use it because I have it. Would I repurchase it? I don't think so. There wasn't anything special about it. It blended out nicely, but I love my Too Faced bronzer more than this. That Too Faced bronzer in the color Chocolate Lava. I love, love, love that bronzer. I did use these two Givenchy Prisme Libre setting powders in shade number 5 and shade number 6, which is number 5 is Hope Line Mimosa and number 6 is Flanelle Epice. I should know that by now, but I don't. But they beautiful on the skin. Just look at how nice the skin looks. These are very matte setting powders, but they look beautiful on the skin. I really like them. They're definitely worth the money. I like the variation of the color. It gives a lot of dimension to the skin. These are really, really nice. What made me pull them out today was that they are reformulating it. I think like they actually did reformulate it. I'm not sure if it's out yet because when I went online to their site today, they actually have 7 shades now. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's coming out maybe this week. Then I use the blush. Well, this is the box that it comes in. This is the Prisme Libre blush in shade number 6 Flanelle Rubies. It was on this desk a minute ago. I don't know what I did with it. It's a beautiful blush shade. Because it has those 4 different colors and it has so much dimension and life to the skin, the color is gorgeous. So you can't go wrong with any of those products from Givenchy. I use a lot of brushes from Sigma, a lot of brushes from Morphe, and a lot of brushes from Sedona Lace. I'm going to link whatever brushes that I use. When I go back and watch it, I'll link it on the screen just in case you guys are interested in any of the brushes that I use. Like, again, you guys get 10% off of any purchase that you make from Sigma with the code JulieP. This is the last time I'm going to say it. Okay, so I didn't put an inner corner highlight because I felt like my cheeks were saying enough, and I think the skin just really looks gorgeous. Like, it really does. I use a pencil from Makeup Geek to line my waterline. It's a nude pencil from Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek is no longer in business, but it was my favorite flesh tone shade, which is the color nude. The House Labs shade in matte beige is just as good as that. I also use the MAC Stack mascara, and the micro one and the larger one. I didn't really care for the larger one, so the micro one is what I used on my lower lash line. I don't love it. I think it's just the brushes and because my lashes are so short. Then I use the House Labs Color Fuse blush stick in Glassy Tangelo. It's a beautiful shade, guys. This is one of the shades that I really loved. I just think this shade looks so beautiful on deeper skin tones. If you guys don't have any of these blushes, you should pick it up. Just look at how nice and glowy it makes the cheeks look. Then I use these beautiful lipsticks from Juvia's Place. Nubian Sand and Morocco. Gorgeous lipsticks. Let me just show you what they look like. First of all, the detail on these lipsticks are gorgeous. That one is Morocco. And this one is Nubian Sand. They're beautiful. The detail makes them exquisite. It makes them exquisite. The color payoff is wonderful. They're comfortable on the lips. And then I put my Trendsetter liner on with it. And I also topped it off with that Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. And I also use this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. It's in a little jar that I tapped on the end of it. I don't know where it is. There's so much stuff on this desk, but it actually did help to mattify the skin. Everything looks really beautiful on the skin, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did use this Milani palette. It's one of my favorite highlighter and blush palettes. It's a full face palette, but I use these 2 colors. This is what I use on my cheeks, and I topped it off with this gold highlighter. It just added some dimension to the skin. I think the makeup looks gorgeous, guys. I hope that you like it. I did wipe off some of my brows accidentally, but I like when my brows have a more natural look than a more sculpted look. So hopefully you guys like this too. Please leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know you guys' thoughts on this makeup. Is this look something that you would wear? Is this soft glam enough for you, or do you want something with a little less highlighter next time. I'm gonna start doing a few more natural looks and some fall looks because that's what you guys are requesting. Fall will be here before we know it. And I did put this Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm on my lips in a shade Cocoa Kiss. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not finished watching, I will definitely link a video or two on the screen so that you can continue watching. Please comment, give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Today I'm gonna say I'm a happy person. I'm a happy person. I'm happy within, and I want the happiness within to reflect the happiness on the outside. And I hope that you guys are just as happy as I am. When you do things in life, you can do things to make other people happy, but if you're not happy, it's like, what's the sense? So be happy, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. I will talk to you in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you to all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Guys, I am on TikTok, which is Just Beauty at Julie P. I'm on Instagram at just _beauty _by Julie _P. Please follow me on these other socials because we're going to be trying to grow them, and I'm going to be doing some shorts soon. They're coming. They're coming. Okay, love you guys. See you in the next video. Oh, let me know if you guys have any of these products that I tried. Do you love them? Will you purchase them? And I'll chat with you soon. Okay.